Say when you're playing.
Okay. No. Wait, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Are you loading up soundboards or what are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna fucking DMC start for that.
So how's that ready to play? What? No.
Not anymore, mate.
Premature.
Seinfeldation.
Top notch banter.
You played Jerry on Seinfeld.
Serious? I'm ashamed for a second. I was like, who did play Jerry? And then I was like, wait, I know this is
Jerry's that.
Yeah, he does the voice of B in a B movie.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Yeah.
We're joking.
Kev, do your intro, man.
Will I go for it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna cut around this?
We'll see.
Okay. Hello and welcome to another episode of the KM2 podcast. My name is Kevin. I'm here with Kevin and our executive producer, Chris.
How come Chris gets a title?
We're the hosts.
That's the more important one.
Yeah, like
That's what people will realise.
But we're the hosts.
Like host, and executive producer.
Yeah,
I'm gesture on my hand where executive producer is way higher.
Okay, but let's look at this from
I'd
a different.
agree. Just to
Shut the fuck
put
up.
that.
Let's look at this from a different angle. If we look at the last 2 weeks, who's done the most work?
Me.
Oh shit! Yeah, you did edit it. I was just saying that because I did fucking nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. What do you want me to say before your one then? I'll include it in episode 3. You can even edit me saying it in, but that kind of wouldn't make sense. But anyway, what do you want me to?
I don't know.
Have as your title?
This is a big choice now. I think we should all have equal titles.
Assistant
Except for
to
Chris.
the executive producer.
Editor. Full stop.
Yeah.
Our Lord and Savior, Kevin.
Stop.
No, like, I mean, if you want me to change
Yeah,
the intro, you gotta
I'll
have a
think about it.
suggestion for me here.
I'll think about it.
Okay, so we're gonna shoot you across to Chris, who has some updates for all of our. How many listens did we get? 21. Like 17 of which were
23
ours.
of us three.
So, yeah, so, like,
watching it.
So our 4 fans, you can get us on social media. Where can they find us, Chris?
They can find us.
Oh shit! Should I have let you set that up first?
You really should have, man.
Alright, here, I tell you what.
I told you I was gonna ask you.
Alright, you do that. So from the last podcast, right?
Okay.
You know, it was our first one. It was a little bit shit, but it was good. Like, it wasn't bad.
It was the
We're
first
we're
podcast.
just-
Yeah.
It was the
we're
first podcast.
Aren't we, Chris?
We are.
Man, stop covering your mouth.
That's what I was going for. So the first thing is the Nintendo Switch. I did an awful job of explaining that. It was unbelievably horrendous. Like, and I'm not even gonna try now. I'm not gonna try to redeem myself because I'm just gonna dig myself in a deeper hole.
Yeah, I think that one's dead and buried. Like, it was an
Yeah.
interesting topic, but like,
It was just poorly executed.
like if you're bringing up Nintendo in 2 podcasts in a row, you want to be careful. Like,
You guys hear there's a new Wii coming out.
the Wii
The next thing was moving out, right? So I think we need to clarify. We're just talking from our points of view, where we all live really close to college,
Yeah.
and it's like it doesn't make sense. Like, we were kind of saying, oh, moving out, you know, you don't love your parents. But, like, obviously, if you have to move out for college and you're living in the country, like, just for us, it's not very feasible because, like, we live so close, and there's genuinely no point.
Yeah, I mean, like, that would just be so stupid. I'd get a bus or walk or cycle in.
Yeah, it's like a 20-minute cycle, and then then our parents, like, because we live so close, they're like, well, all right. But then again, I would like to try it for a semester because I do think it is a difference.
Yeah, like, it
Yeah.
is definitely. You would definitely mature and grow, but it comes to the point where it's like, if I am moving out, I'm living in Dublin. I'm moving out to somewhere in Dublin to go to college in Dublin, and I need money from my parents for that. That's stupid.
Who live in Dublin.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you have a job and you're in college like 3 days a week, fair enough. You might be able to swing that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, nah, it's just not the dumb thing.
Yeah. Then the third thing, the Hong Kong listener, we didn't actually explain what that was because that was in the point
that was
5
in,
podcast.
that was in our pre-podcast.
Yeah, so what it was, we were talking about who our fans were going to be, and then fans.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's plural yet, to be honest.
Fan, and we were saying, we'll probably have one guy from Hong Kong, and we just kind of
Who misclicked and
Yeah, like
he was like looking.
he
up
was
something
like trying to hack someone and accidentally came across.
was he?
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's
Oh, okay.
Have to
So
review that in post.
anyway, yeah, he ended up on our podcast.
So he's like the meme now.
he meant
the
to
current meme.
he meant to hack into the White House and he just he thought he was about to get there. It like loaded full up, and then it just came up.
Hello and welcome to the KM2 podcast.
It's like, you know those shitty pop-up ads you get when you're like streaming something online. It's like KM2. It's like, ooh, I might watch this.
We should totally get on to
And then he
the
started
White House
crying
people.
because it was
We should be like, here, listen. Anytime someone's trying to hack in, just get them like to 99% and then send them to our podcast.
It's like the worst virus ever imagined.
Make it stop.
Are you ready with the social media, Chris?
Yeah, have you got for all
The
people
droves
who
of
wanna-
fans or whatever.
yeah, who want to like and tweet and well, we have a Snapchat and an Instagram. I don't know, what are we gonna?
Chris is just getting overloaded here.
Yeah.
He hasn't even done the Facebook.
Also, Chris has a soundboard to show for you guys. That's what an executive producer does. He's the guy on the laptop.
Maybe Chris should be demoted to sound technician.
A lighting technician for the podcast.
Tea getter.
Like not even a second episode in and he's being demoted. That's hard to take.
It's like episode 3.
It is.
Goodbye, Chris. It's like a Chris highlights reel.
There's a lot of muffly sounds that you can't hear because his diction is terrible.
Should we change the name then? From KM2.
Oh man. The world. We have a lot of shit with KM2 on it.
Yeah,
That's true.
like he's after setting up all of our social media stuff with.
Oh,
him.
wait,
have
what
to
if
redo
it's like,
that.
what if it's like the Chris podcast and KM2? Fuck, we've just never mind.
No, that was
I
it.
appreciate it.
Yeah, you put you first, which was quite like
That's such a change. I don't
Yeah.
know the title at all.
he went from nothing to being. Oh,
What's
dude,
the
watch the
table?
table. But yeah,
It looks like I just did that on purpose.
You're just like, fuck.
This is what I'm going to
this
do
is my
now.
podcast now. You're gonna kick
Yeah.
the fucking
It's like
mic.
episode 3. Goodbye, Kevin and Kevin.
Welcome to the Chris podcast.
So today we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Switch.
Some we haven't covered yet. Yeah. Have you got anything, Chris, that you can?
Yeah, you can find our Facebook. I'll put a link in the description.
I'll put a link in the
Yeah,
KM2
actually, I suppose we will have
Productions.
all links in the description for anything that you can.
Yeah,
click on.
and all our if you follow us on Twitter, we'll
Tweet
we tweet quite regular. I'm just gonna tweet right now
saying we're live or something.
Oh yeah, what's the date today?
Yeah, actually, if you follow us, we will personally
first of spring.
we'll personally tweet. If you're in our first, how many followers do we have now?
Spring
We
is that
have
one.
4.
Okay, if you're in
Who
our
are the
first
4?
10 followers, we will
3 of us.
No, I don't have Twitter.
we will
so.
tweet back at you.
Yeah, if someone tweets at us, we'll definitely tweet back to them. We'll fucking.
That'll actually be a
Do you
monumental
think it's
moment.
too early for this though? Do you think we should wait until we have fans?
When we're never gonna get fans, it's kind of just funny, like just set it up anyway.
It's
Yeah,
so professional, like.
Yeah,
You can
we're following 94 people, and
we,
and we have 4 followers. That's
Yeah.
a fantastic.
we
ratio.
make a Patreon account and just give ourselves like a €5 each a month. It's
Yeah,
like
no.
if you give a €5.
But that would be a monumentous occasion when someone actually tweets us being like something.
Your podcast is shit.
Yeah, something to do with the podcast, not some like fake account that's like follow, please.
If someone said your podcast is shit, that's a fucking start.
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
That's a start. That's what that is. That's
Oh
then
man,
the
how many
only
people?
way
How
is
many
up.
people are gonna like tweet that now? Well, none.
None.
because- but like
You're
anyone-
gonna tweet.
Yeah. It's like an unsub. Well, I'm not
Then
sub now.
Kev like logs into the KM2 Twitter account and just replies to himself, "Fuck you."
But yeah, our Twitter is at KM2 Productions. If you want to go over and follow.
And drop us a tweet. Why not?
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely tweet back.
I don't know what
No,
that was.
nothing else to do on Twitter.
Is that a fucking Hearthstone video? What the fuck, Chris?
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of the people.
What
we
the
follow
fuck,
that came up
Richard?
with
I was gonna say Richard, but I didn't think the fans would get it. Fans.
Yeah, we gotta stop using that term. I think we should go from fans to listeners and probably drop the S at the end. Like,
And the whole word.
yeah, just lose it all. But no, the social media is kind of funny. So we have a Snapchat too, don't we?
We do.
You don't know?
I have it. I do.
Chris.
The Instagram, however, is what I have now.
Oh, okay, cool,
Which
cool.
is a long one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we need to mention that actually. So. Oh
Mention
my
it
god,
now.
you're a genius.
Fill in the.
Yeah. Okay. So the last podcast after we recorded it, I don't know. I was doing something on the computer, and then Chris is like, or no, yeah, I clapped so I'd know where to edit it,
Oh,
or
that's
to
what
edit
it was,
something
yeah,
out.
yeah.
And Chris is like, "Oh man, you're a genius." And I
But it
like,
was
okay.
very.
The way he said it
there was
was
a
like,
lot of life in how he said it. It
there was
was
majesty to it.
yeah, there was something so natural about it. It was just purely in awe. This like brainwave.
Very genuine.
It was. I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna get you to do the real version. But it was kind of like a, oh man, you're a genius. You do your one.
Oh man, you're a genius.
Yeah, it's
that was like
the inflection though.
yeah, the inflection
It's like a
is
wave.
crucial.
But then it changed to, oh my god, you're a genius. And then
Because
somehow we lost that soundbite. I think I don't know where.
you
it went.
lost the soundbite.
No, I have the oh man, you're a genius.
But
Well, we
But
have
it's,
this
oh
one.
my god, because I'm. Oh shit.
But yeah, that's gonna
Yeah,
be.
because it's oh my god and all the in the like the face.
Yeah, that was an executive fuck up. Don't know who the finger should be pointed at there.
Yeah.
Certainly one of our 2 subscribers, though. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So all 3 of us subscribed, except for Kev.
They don't know which Kev that is. That could be you.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
They know the other Kev.
I don't
Not
know,
the one
man.
that's
I'm
talking,
just
like.
trying to get out of
The
not
one who does
subscribing.
the intros.
So right.
The one who I didn't subscribe. I did drop a like, but
Which
you know,
is right beside.
okay. You know,
It's like
there was 1 episode out. You gotta have more than that for me to subscribe.
It's
I don't
like
even
imagine
know
your
if I'm
content
active.
is so bad you don't even want to like subscribe to something you've
Yeah.
made.
Well, I mean, let's
Kev,
just...
it's like you painted something and put it in the bin.
No, it's like the 3 of us painted something and then used to put it up in an art gallery, and I was just like, nah,
Yeah, fuck you, man.
it's a shit painting. No, it's a great
Fucking
podcast.
glass painted.
Um,
Good story about my watch actually, right? I see. It's not a very good story, but it's an interesting story.
Okay,
So-
can we put like a photo? Can you put a photo in there so people can see?
It's a fossil chronometer with a nice brown strap and a cream face with black Roman numerals. Why am I taking
Man,
a
can't
photo
you just
now?
can't you just can't you
Yeah,
just
I was getting my phone out to take a photo. Anyway, so
fossil watch.
the battery died, right? So I brought it to the jewelers and I was like, "Hey, can I get the battery replaced?" And they were like, "Yeah." Oh, Chris is sorry, just as an interlude, Chris is showing us our
Instagram.
It's
Zero
called-
posts, 0 followers, and 0 following.
KM2 Productions OMG YIG, which is oh my god.
Well,
you're
I
a
mean, when you
genius.
have 0 followers, 0 posts, and you're not following anyone, the only way is up.
it's like you just
I'll say that,
minus 1 followers.
Yeah,
You know what the first picture is going to be?
the mic.
The watch.
Ah,
Now, please explain the story.
yeah.
Oh
go
yeah,
on, go on.
sorry. So I went and got it replaced. So I handed it in, and then like I went back, got the watch, it was working fine, and then I flipped it over, and there's like this rubber ring that goes around it that before it's opened, not before it's opened. It's just kind of to keep it sealed,
Oh,
and stop
yeah,
dust getting in, and that was pinched. So I was like,
Wait, is that like for water as well?
Yeah, it's for water.
Yeah.
But I think it doesn't really matter if you open. Once you open the watch, it's just for stopping getting dust in. And things
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. Or it's just stop dirt or anything like. So I brought it back and was like, hey, I think you pinched this when you're replacing the battery. Is there any chance you could get new and replace it? And they're like, yeah, sure, sorry. So gave it in. They're like, right, I'll ring you on Tuesday. This was on Thursday. There's a ring on Tuesday. And I was like, okay, fine. So on Tuesday, they didn't ring. And then on Wednesday, they didn't ring. So on Wednesday, I went up and I was like, closed for stock taking.
Oh.
So then I went up on Thursday and Friday, closed for stock taking. Went up on Saturday, closed for stock taking.
What?
Then got a text on, I don't know, Saturday or Sunday, and it's like, we've gone out of business. And I was like, oh, fuck. It was awful. Like it's just so weird. Like, in the space of a few days, they went from, like, a running company.
Yeah, you thought they were
Gone.
fine.
Yeah, I thought they were being, like...
When you were in, they were probably like, "Oh my god, it's a person in our shop. What do we do?
Yeah.
We pinched something. We gotta fix it for him." Like, they were absolutely panicking.
And then so I went. So they sent a text and said, "We've gone out of business. If you've put a deposit in for a wedding ring, or anything like that, or you need to get a repair back, come to like this location on these times, and these times."
Was the location just the person's house?
No, it's actually kind of sad. It's kind of sad where it was.
Like the person's flat, like just.
Oh, was it like
they-
a KFC or
they,
something?
like,
no.
No,
Oh.
like they answered the door in the dressing gown, clearly just haven't shaved in a few days. Just like the place smells. They're like, it's like, have they been drinking?
No, it's
Yeah.
it's
Just
worse.
throw
Than
the
that.
watch at you.
It's worse than that, right? So
Oh,
it was
no.
it was in this business park up in So I went to.
Out in bleep.
It is kind of bleep. I think it adds a nice bit of comedic effect.
Yeah, it is kind of
Anyway,
funny.
so yeah, I went up. Fuck you. You're giving me work. Like, let me finish the fucking story.
Alright.
Don't.
Go, go.
So I went up and it was like in this kind of real small like business park. I wouldn't even call it a business park. Like there's a pub beside it, and it was in like a closed
Was it-
down hairdressers.
Was it kind of shady looking?
No, not really.
Oh, okay.
It was in a closed down hairdressers, so they had to like rent out the space for 3 days. It was so sad. I felt real bad. I was like, oh, I'm
They had
sorry.
to, they've been just forced out of their own shop. Like
Yeah,
they must have
because,
just not paid rent for what 3 months.
I don't know, but I honestly don't know. I think they just went out of business, and then it's like, right, well, if you can't pay, it's a bit sad because it's been there for years. Like,
That's weird.
Folks,
Yeah.
glad to say that the story does indeed have a happy ending, as Kevin. Fuck.
that's Kevin Bleep.
Okay, yeah, just cut this out. Cut that bit.
No, just keep going. I'm gonna leave.
Well,
it.
folks, the story did have a happy ending, as Kevin is now wearing said watch.
And it's working.
It's working fine.
And
is
the
it?
time is right. Yeah,
What time is it?
10:15.
Summertime. Okay, we had different ideas.
So yeah, that was my story of the week.
Question: what meme has kind of taken over January? Because
That fucking salt meme, definitely.
how about that, or that fucking?
Catch me outside. I really don't care about that. It's funny.
That's from ages ago, isn't it? That's like from a Dr. Phil from like 2009.
I don't know. Like
Because they did a South Park on that, didn't they? Or no, there was a South Park on some. Girl
There's definitely
who's in
South Park and Dr. Phil. It might have been here.
Yeah, and then Cartman like tries to outdo her. But yeah, the check when she was on, like, when did that video emerge?
I don't know.
Because I have a sneaking suspicion that it's like people are gonna think it was 2017, but it's not.
Alright, Chris is just about to play the video clip, so I might edit it in.
Oh,
Alright, I don't know if I'm bothered. No, I'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it's going.
If you're watching it right now, he's.
Because you're too streetwise.
Yup. And all these hoes laughing like something funny. She's talking about the audience, like they're laughing at her.
Huh.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Huh.
Yeah.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yeah.
They'll actually clap anything on that show.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch you out.
The mum was just there to interpret, like, that's her sell job. Alright, what's the date on that?
That video
What's the time
was
clamp?
put up.
Man, there's no way that was. The meme was around way before that. Look up when she was actually on.
Yeah, we'll do.
Does it have her name there? Anyway, yeah, because those have been the two prime ones for this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually had a really freaky experience watching YouTube videos, right? So,
Alright.
it was just real weird. So before I was going to sleep and I was watching a Funhouse video, and I was like, I pressed onto it and I was like, I've seen this video before, and I was like, did they re-upload it by mistake? And I was really confused, like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, maybe they just re-uploaded it. So I went through like the list, and I was like, no, it's not there. And then I was like, I definitely watched this last week, and I was getting real confused. And then there's another video, and I clicked on that, and the same thing happened. And I honestly thought, like, okay, I'm actually just going and saying.
Wait, so you clicked onto an entirely different video? And
It was
like,
a different Funhouse video, and I was like, I've seen this already. And I was getting real freaked out. I was like, oh, I'm going crazy, like, I'm going to have to be, like, put into a mental institution. And then, a little bit as well, I was like, oh, I can see the future. But then, I was thinking for ages, like, I was getting real, like, panicked.
when did it
What
say
the
it had
fuck's
been
going on?
uploaded?
What?
When did it say
It was like, one of them was the day I was watching the other one was like the day before. And then I was like, I'm a fucking retard. Like, I watched them live streaming it, like, a week ago.
Yeah,
And I was like, thank fuck, I thought I was going crazy.
Yeah, that happened to me. A similar thing happened to me when sometimes if like I just click on YouTube and you know the way the live now ones are usually at the top.
Yeah.
So like if the Joe Rogan podcast's on, I'll click onto that and like just see whoever it is and what they're talking about, and it might kind of stick in for 8 minutes, and then yeah, I've had it then where I've like watched the actual full thing and been like, have I seen this one?
What is going on?
Yeah, it's like or you like go back to it and you're like, no, I've already seen this bit, you know, that kind of way.
What is going on here?
After months of bullying from social media and peers at school, Danielle Ann, the girl who was in the meme, was found dead in her room January 23rd.
Is this not a hoax?
Began
23rd of what?
January 23rd.
What do you have the year?
2018.
Man, that better not be this year, like.
Is that not a hoax?
2016.
Man, the whole thing about the website is that it's a hoax.
Oh, Chris.
Scroll to the fucking top.
You're a
It
terrible
literally
executive
says,
producer.
no, it literally says, cash me outside, girl suicide, hoax.
Can we get this out?
No.
No, we're definitely keeping that.
Chris is like, oh shit.
I thought I was.
Chris, just Just Google the fucking thing.
I did. That's what.
No, but like if she died, or if it's the hoax was for 2016, then it clearly is a bit older,
Yeah.
but maybe not as much as I thought.
Okay.
Your man, what's that? What do you call that guy?
Salt Bay.
Yes, he's making a kind of career out of that, isn't he?
Ah, you would, in
Is it?
fairness.
Yeah, but like I've seen him in loads of stuff now.
Memes, like, or what?
As in, he's just doing like all these extra videos, and they're all like real high quality.
I feel like those will fade away. Like, remember the damn Daniel thing? And he ended up on Ellen DeGeneres, and then he did like a shoe thing, and then just kind of all disappeared.
Oh, you got like a lot
He
of
was in
bands.
fucking YouTube Rewind as well. Like, that's bollocks.
That is bollocks. That is
That's
bollocks.
so unfair.
That
There's
is
so much better
bullshit.
YouTubers.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, I think on one hand they're kind of, they just want to please an audience.
Yeah, like it's not really for
Yeah.
like the kind of like core YouTube audience.
Yeah,
It's more
it's
for the
people
general
who go,
public,
oh, I
like-
saw that. You know,
and they might watch
yeah.
one YouTuber like Casey Neistat.
Yeah.
Shit, well, not anymore.
Why? Oh, he stopped. Did he stop the channel altogether?
Well, no, he hasn't stopped the channel altogether, but
Just
a lot
lies.
of bad stuff's been coming out about him.
Like what?
Well, I don't know. It's
He's
kind
a
of
fucking
it's kind of
loser.
American politicsy stuff. And
I saw the Hillary
it's kind of
Clinton.
boring.
And he's like, I am voting for Hillary
Oh
Clinton.
yeah, well there was that.
Deal with it.
Like the fact that his company got acquired by CNN for
Oh, did they?
yeah, I think it was 25 million. CNN,
25 million.
yeah, look that up. I think
What
it's
does he
25
work
million.
as?
What they did was they bought his app.
What's his app?
It was a really shit idea. Well, like it was a good idea, but
Sorry, Casey. In case
it
you're
was
our first
yeah, it
subscriber.
was like it was pretty much like Snapchat, but more
shit.
yeah, but with less options. So it didn't really take off, but because he has such a massive fan base, it got downloaded by hundreds of thousands of people. So CNN was buying him to start up like a news team there or some sort of online team or run some part of their website or whatever. But they bought him and they acquired his app just to pretty much acquire that fan base. Look it up. I think it was 25 million.
Did he start off with the company or start off on YouTube? Oh wait, here we go. 1 day ago, Casey Neistat's short-lived Beam app is officially no more.
Yeah, Beam was the app. It was so stupid. You held your phone to your chest and just like looked around, and it was what the phone saw was what you saw, and that's what your followers on Beam would see.
Oh, so it's like Periscope, like.
Not
Well,
even.
could you
like,
live stream
it's like a version of Snapchat, except you're meant to hold the thing to your chest. I think it was something to do with like it feels it like it. Not no
Feels
more.
your heartbeat.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that, but that sounds wrong now. I think it was like they held it up, and when it felt your heartbeat, it would start recording, and you flash it. But like that's such a stupid concept. You can just do that on Snapchat anyway, in a much cleaner fashion.
Yeah.
If
Well,
that's kind
okay,
of what you're
here we
into,
go.
but
Beam.
Initially released in 2015.
I mean, Chris are probably.
it was it 25 million. Look that up.
It's,
Just look up CNN buys Casey Neistat, and then.
yeah, 25 million. Man, he must be fucking minted now.
Yeah, he's
No wonder he
pretty
stopped
rich.
doing those vlogs.
He's pretty rich to begin with. Ah, well, he had a good reason to stop doing the vlogs, but
Yeah, it says
no,
design-
there's some bad stuff has been coming out about him. People saying, you know, he's going to be a lot more biased and just don't trust that kind of CNN.
Because CNN
employee.
bought him.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think he's a nice guy. I think he's a good guy.
One of the good dudes.
Yeah,
Says
no, I
here,
like him. I don't think he's gonna he's a millionaire. He's not the type of guy who's gonna
Doesn't
bend
give
the
a
truth
fuck anymore.
or.
Well, you
do-
never know. Like, sometimes that does happen. For the sake of money, like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just part of me really likes him though.
It says here, designed as an alternative to highly edited content found on social media, the app enables users to produce unedited 2 to 8 second videos, which are immediately uploaded and shared with the user subscribers without the ability to preview the video. Users respond to the shared content by sending reactions, photographs of themselves back to the video uploader. To begin recording, users cover their phone proximity sensor. So I think that's that little hole there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think maybe, don't call me on that now.
We'll put a photo of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little hole beside the camera.
After the where was it?
Is it if it actually is done by heartbeat? I'll be pretty chuffed.
And the video lasts until the proximity sensor is uncovered, or the time limit is reached. Man, it sounds real gimmicky. Like it sounds like a shit. It sounds like Vine, Snapchat, and Facebook combined into like
Well, I
a
think
shitty version of each of
the,
those.
the niche, if you will, of the project was that it's not got that Vine editing and that Snapchat kind of what I suppose like selfie whole thing. It's just
Selfie.
straight up. You record it 8 seconds and it's up. like immediately.
Yeah,
That was their
feel
niche.
like,
But no, still, you can still do pretty much all of that. There's
yeah, like if you
there's
want to
nothing-
do that, you can do it on Snapchat.
Yeah,
like.
there's nothing within that app that you cannot do on Snapchat. That was the downfall. But yeah, if you got like, I think he broke 500,000 downloads. Like,
That's pretty. It was free as well, I assume.
might have been. Can you check that, Chris? How many downloads did he get on that? Because you imagine if you're CNN, yeah, you probably got more than 500,000 now. I think, but like CNN are buying you for 25 million.
What the fuck? He had raised a total of 6 million and had 11 full-time employees, 10 technical, 1 social media. He also reported that the burn rate.
Oh, probably should have got a second guy on social media.
What's the burn rate? Was under around 180k per month, and that his salary was 0. I assume burn rate is what they spend. That's still pretty coming up on top, like.
Well, his salary was 0. Yeah, he has.
Because he has, I'd say it's enough fucking income, like.
Well, I don't kind of like saying that, but
Yeah.
because he's a businessman.
Yeah, he still does deserve the money, but
Yeah,
like, I'd say he's
yeah.
like here, you know.
It's not like he did nothing. Like he did put a lot of work into it, but I don't know. Because I watched the vlogs for a while, and he talk about it so much, and then you watch it, and it's like, or then you see the app after him talking it up for like 4 months, and you're like, man, that's it. I thought he was going to come out with something unbelievable.
Fucking dreadful.
Does it say how many downloads it got?
Can't see.
Is it BEEM?
Yeah.
Alright.
I was just like, do you think that click is gonna come up very audibly on the microphone?
Do you
That's
think
something I'm
it matters? Like,
I don't know.
so for those of you wondering what the click was, it's Chris on the laptop,
Yeah.
pretty much providing no information,
I provide false information.
and then just confirm things that me and Kev have said already.
Casey Neistat died. What if he did die? Like between now and the time this got uploaded.
Where's overall suspects?
Where were you at the time? Recording the podcast? Like, there's nowhere else we would have been.
Beam. Such a no, sorry, it's BEME. It's such a shit name as well. Beam.
BEME, alright.
What if it was like instead of Snapchat, it was like Chapsnat. It's completely different.
Yeah, actually, while we have that, can you get that? You can't get that stat, can you?
I'm not gonna quote that, man. That was such a fucking weak clap. Do that again. Oh, that's a good one.
You can't get that stat though, can you?
What's that?
How many downloads Beam got?
It's not on there. It's on the wiki.
Oh man, just look up Beam download numbers. Hey, look, while you did the soundboard there, just get off that and why don't you show the people what else you got in that soundboard. We're also thinking of doing a feature of adding something to the soundboard every podcast. If you have any suggestions for the soundboard, tweet them at us, snap them at us, comment it on our Instagram post,
Yeah.
put it on our Facebook page, and surely there's some other way they can reach us.
Kev's got a comment. They
Oh,
should be
comment on our
our
YouTube,
soundboard,
yeah.
But he's not gonna fucking subscribe.
Be the one comment.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking gay. Yeah, that'd be 100% of our comments.
Yeah, that would be every single comment ever.
Yeah. All 3 of us.
Yeah,
What do you
give
think
him
would
a
happen
taste of the soundboard.
What do you think would happen if no one ever listened to this? Like, do you think at some stage in the next, like, 1,000 years, this would be, like, found in, like, the Google mega archives or something? And it would become, like, a really popular.
No.
No. There's so much.
If we don't make it famous, it's never gonna be famous.
You don't know.
Yeah, like
think
it's.
about the amount of content out there.
Actually, that's the other thing I was thinking, right?
We're,
You know the way the video we uploaded, right? It has 23 views. And that's from, like me, all 3 of us watching it and, like,
well, I didn't
going
watch
back. You liked it and you didn't watch it.
it. I liked it. I didn't subscribe. I didn't watch it.
What the fuck? So me and Chris have community watched it about 12 times each, like going back and forth, checking if things are right.
Yeah.
But I just realised, right, there's a whole website dedicated to this where you can go and find videos that have no views. So that means like people are uploading their own videos and not even clicking on them to watch them. That's real sad, like.
Sorry, explain
So
it again?
he's saying that there's videos with no views that people make and then put up,
And
I
don't
don't-
watch them,
and
like.
they're sitting on 0 forever.
Like, I think like we're already in the like in terms of views, like we're probably compared to like
It's higher than 0. Is
I'd
what
say
you're
there's
trying
like
to
a
say.
fucking
Yeah.
couple million videos with just 0 views.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Like, yeah, the website, like, it's like, it has some algorithm and it just finds a video with no views. And then, like, has you watch it. And then
That's
it's, like,
pretty
removed from the website.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's kind of
yeah,
cathartic, isn't it? Like, you're the only person who's going to watch that video on that website.
Oh, you're the first viewer, yeah.
You're the only person that's going to be the... Oh, that's...
on that
like
website, though.
yeah.
But it'll still be on YouTube, but, like,
Still.
once it's gone, it's
Probably,
gone, you know?
probably the last person to watch it too. Put the link for that. Put the link for that
Yeah, I'll
site.
put it in the description.
What is it called?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Okay.
You need to put one of your
did.
YouTubers in the description. I couldn't. What was his name?
Nepenthes. I did it.
I tried to spell it so many different ways. I couldn't do it. I was
Yeah.
like the pimpu, the pimpu.
You couldn't understand.
Hey
it.
guys,
Nepo.
Curly Shorts Gamer here.
Oh yeah, he was on. I'd say if I had a look back at my top 5, I would disagree with it. So I don't
really?
even know. I don't even know if I put in Dude Perfect. Did I?
It was top
No.
3.
It was top 3, yeah.
I was top 3.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Man, you haven't watched it.
Yeah, I
You
know.
don't remember what we did.
Yeah.
This is actually different, Kevin.
Yeah, like the whole Nintendo thing. I was like, we never talked about Nintendo until yeah. No, I realized we did.
Do you think they get confused between all of us and what we say? Because I
not
think me
really.
and you, we have the same names. That's confusing. And then
Yeah, that's a
I
bad
feel like
start.
on audio, like we all sound similar enough.
No, I think we have different.
No, but because we all know each other.
Yes,
But like, you remember, you know, when you first hear someone, you're like, "Wow, they sound really similar." I remember it. You know, like Rooster Teeth, they have like a division called Achievement Hunter, where they do like gaming videos. And I remember there was this guy Orion, and he was like a new kind of employee. And there's this guy Jack, and he was like one of the like he kind of started with one of the owners of Rooster Teeth. And I remember for the first few weeks, like I couldn't tell the difference between them. And now, like, they sound really different, and it's really easy to distinguish. But like,
You think they did that on purpose?
no, it's just like because
You've
they
been
sound
listening
different.
so long.
But the more you listen to them, the more you're able to distinguish. And there's like little inflections and little like ways they say things.
I don't know. I think. Yeah, us both being called Kevin doesn't help.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think we're that similar.
But that's what I'm saying, like to each other, not. But maybe to like that guy in Hong Kong.
Yeah, fair enough.
And
That one
English
guy.
mightn't even be his first language. Oh, they speak English in Hong Kong, don't they?
Chris,
On it.
what are you doing on your laptop?
I was going onto our YouTube page. We have 2 subscribers.
Kevin.
I kind of just want to hold out and not subscribe now. I feel like it'll be a thing.
Whoa.
Just imagine you were like our 100th or something. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh, Emer got to. 1,000
We'll give an
subscribers.
award to our 100 subscribers.
You're welcome, Emer.
We should definitely collab with her.
Yeah, it was definitely our shout out that got her there.
Oh,
Well, yeah, no, because I only realised I wasn't subscribed, so I subscribed at the time, and then I think, oh no.
I'm also not subscribed to her. Like, you are, aren't you, as well, Chris?
I was actually thinking, right, if she got to 1,000, then what if like I unsubscribed? She went back down to like
Why before she
99.
screenshot and put it into that group chat?
And then you're like, Emer, actually, that'd be a bit mean, though. Man, fucking careful. Sorry, that was very visceral. Sorry.
Cantonese remains
I
the
was
dominant
born in
language
Bangladesh.
with 96% of
Raised
speakers.
by-
Man, he's trying to do a fucking stat. What are you doing? Like, there's times when it's silent, but then he's actually searched up something. He might have it right this time.
He
And you
do this often.
And you decide to get your bottle and do a Bane impression. Okay, let's have your Bane impression.
No.
yeah?
Read the thing. Do you want to read it in the Bane voice?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, go on.
because Chris doesn't have problems with his diction as it is. Why don't we just put a bottle in front of his mouth? See how that helps. Try to get him to impersonate one of the most notable, hard to understand as it is characters in film.
Alright, go on. Read it out there in the Bane voice.
No.
And stop.
Cantonese
No,
remains
do it with the Bane voice.
Stop.
No, do it with the Bane voice.
Cantonese remains the dominant language with 96% of speakers.
They're not gonna understand.
I just keep going. I really hope it's inaudible. Like.
Cantonese remains the dominant language with 96% of speakers. Hong Kong's most recent census reports, but now 48% of Hong Kong residents speak Mandarin versus 46% who speak English.
Wow.
Okay, so that's a
That was
little under
interesting.
half.
Yeah.
So
We
okay,
have 50-50 chance of him being able to understand us.
that's about that.
46-50.
Maybe about 40 if we like put this over our minutes.
Kind of
Yeah, there's like a 20% chance he could
Hello?
understand me.
Yeah. Probably.
I'm the bringer of your doom, Batman.
Oh yeah, I thought about this today.
Okay.
Who do you think would win the fight? Conor McGregor or The Rock?
Oh, I didn't.
Conor McGregor.
The Rock's
Rock's
a fucking tank,
huge.
man.
Yeah, but The Rock's not a trained fighter.
But he's fucking huge. Like,
I'm not denying that he's a big guy, but
He
if
could take a hit, man. He wrestled for so long.
man, did you ever see that
he
clip?
fake fought.
Did you ever see that
for
clip
10
of
years.
McGregor and the Mountain sparring? Like the Mountain being the strongest man in the world. McGregor was fucking lightning. Like he was just.
Yeah, but that's a
spinning around.
different kind of strong. That's like weightlifting strong.
Yeah, okay, I admit The Rock would
Like
probably be.
weightlifters are like heavy. Like some weightlifters are fat. Like,
Yeah,
Okay, but
yeah.
the Mountain's just tough.
Yeah,
But he is kind of
like
not fat, but he's really like barely. The Rock is muscly as fuck.
Yeah.
There was a clip in, I don't know, I think it was some pretty shitty film that The Rock was in where he's fighting a guy who's like really small.
Is this in a film?
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm not basing it on that, but like he does get beaten by the small quick guy.
But that's in the
Yeah.
like, that's
Yeah, I'm
completely
just
based
saying
down.
it's not an unheard of concept.
That's like saying, can someone fly? It's like, I saw it in this movie one time, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay, well why don't I go back? Well, you just destroyed my actual video of him sparring with the Mountain. No, but I think
can
he
still
would
put
I
it
think
in.
he would win.
Yeah,
I
I'd give it to Conor McGregor as well, but
I think I'd have to see it. I suppose he
You
is
want to
fairly
see it.
quick, like yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
Floyd.
I mean,
Mayweather,
like obviously,
he knows how
obviously,
to take big men down.
obviously, if pretty much McGregor got hit once, he's gone.
yeah, from The Rock, like
Oh yeah,
yeah, but I'd say
he's
he
like-
might be a bit slow.
Yeah, like have you seen like you're talking about someone 145 pounds Jose Aldo dominating that division for I think like 8 years.
And McGregor
And like
comes in.
these guys are his size and they can barely land a hit in them. Like he'd destroy The Rock. He'd just pop him with a left hand and he'd be gone. Like
Yeah.
actually, is The Rock 6'5"? I wonder how tall is McGregor? Like 5'9"?
Yeah, I think he's 5. I think
That-
he's about the
would he
same
even-
height as me.
Would he even be able to reach his head? Like that'd be such an upward jab.
Yeah, and that's where you want because his body is probably like real like muscly, so it wouldn't hurt as much.
Yeah, but then again, like
No, you want to take him down. He's a big guy. You want to take him down from the bottom. He would his left foot with like
leg kicks.
leg kicks.
I think
yeah,
as well,
that's
if
right.
you're looking at someone like
That win
if
that
you're looking at
fight.
someone like The Rock, who at this stage I'd say what is he, 40s?
Yeah, 175, so they're 5'9". Rock. Yeah.
Rock
Same.
being his 40s, like Rock being his 40s. When you're in your 40s and you're like, and he's that heavy, you take a couple of shots to the knees and you're crumbling.
That's true, yeah. I really
Like
want to see this fight now.
Like if I were to take a couple of shots to the knee from someone who has any training, I'd crumble. If you're The Rock, you're a bit older, you're a lot stronger, but you're a bit older. You're taking shots from the best in the world. You are crumbling. He would have the reach on him, like
Yeah, like they both have pros and cons.
yeah.
Like The Rock is taller, musclier, better reach, but McGregor is like younger, faster, and he's more like trained
his
in the art of
timing,
fighting.
his like
Yeah, like he'd know better.
the way he can move in and out of people is like
Oi, oi.
phenomenal. Alright. Is yeah, it's phenomenal. Like
Fantastic.
it's a good question though. What are we all backing McGregor?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
I find it hard to picture things like these because I suppose it could go either way. Like The Rock could get lucky, or McGregor could just be
Yeah,
like
it
really
could get lucky,
consistent
but
and not
it's
take chances. Like.
people don't really get lucky against McGregor, you know. Yeah,
that's
because
true.
he has a similar like people don't get lucky against.
Remember
Floyd.
Jose Aldo fucked him up that time though.
Who?
Jose Aldo.
You mean Nate Diaz?
Didn't he lose against Jose Aldo?
No, you bet Jose Aldo in 13 seconds.
Oh yeah.
He got choked out by Nate
I
Diaz.
missed that because I was getting you.
Oh yeah, so we're having a great night. We're it's me, Chris, and our good friend Dana. Hope you're listening, Dana. And we're having a little UFC night. It's been a long one. A few drinkies. It's like 5 in the morning before main event.
Yeah.
So all the hype's coming out, all the stats, you know, reach, height, age. Give them a little promo for each fighter. Here lads, we'll make a cup of coffee before the fight. Now bear in mind, it's 5 in the morning, we're dead, we're dying for coffees. So Chris hops out, come on, it's starting. Yeah, I'll be in a sec. He walks in with the coffees as Aldo hits the floor. Like I think it was pretty much in sync
Yeah.
as the ref just called and McGregor started celebrating.
You started screaming, and I was like, "What could have happened?"
Yeah, you're like, man, it's been 10 seconds.
Yeah. So The Rock is 6'5",
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
and Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
he's fucking tall as fuck, man. Jesus, and 260 pounds.
I think as well. Actually, I'd never considered The Rock.
McGregor's 5'9". 155
The Rock
pounds.
could take a hit. Maybe not to the legs, but he could take a hit.
155 pounds versus 260 pounds.
See, that's the thing. Like, I think it's too hard to
Yeah,
say.
I don't
They
know.
both-
But at the
they
same
both have
time, it's
real
like
pros and cons.
it's like, all right, your
6'5".
You're saying McGregor is not gonna really hurt him, but or not gonna do too much. But I just don't see The Rock landing a shot.
And also, what I would give, like, The Rock is an actor. He's been trained to do everything cleanly. McGregor would get dirty. You know, McGregor's fucking...
So what are you envisioning with that?
Oh, I'd say he'd kind of know that he's on the back foot in terms of weight and height.
Or he'd fucking research some previous injury
Yeah,
he had, like
he definitely would. If he's a bandy knee, he's kicking the fuck.
Yeah.
McGregor.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, he does seem pretty good at like analysing his opponents.
Yeah.
Whenever you watch interviews,
I mean,
he's
it's
like,
fair enough. A lot of that would probably go to his coach too, John Kavanagh.
Yeah, probably that's true as well.
But yeah, they seem to just be
I
able.
don't know why I thought he lost against Jose Aldo.
Um,
Oh, it's Nate Diaz he fought twice. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a third of that, but Nate Diaz seems to have kind of fucked that up.
What do you mean? I beat
Um,
him first time.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you see there's a big Q&A for like McGregor's massive Q&A, the pay-per-view thing that he did with, I think it was Ari Shafir, the UFC guy. He does all the UFC interviews, but yeah, and he was questioned about Diaz McGregor 3, and they brought up some like live stream that Mayweather was doing on Facebook, where he was FaceTiming Diaz, and Diaz pretty much says kind of supporting Floyd, and McGregor made a good point in saying like if you want to be the best fighter in the world and you're on the phone with Floyd Mayweather, you don't say, oh yeah, you're going to beat McGregor. You say, I'll beat the fuck out of you. Like that's like, can you imagine McGregor on that call? If McGregor gets a call from another fighter
Well, what are you saying?
about like a previous opponent, he's like, no, I'll kick the shit out of you. He's not going to go being someone's friend or being, you know, I don't know. He kind of made a good point. Like Nate Diaz could have went for that third fight, but he seems to have just marketed himself really poorly.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to break away from the fighting stuff and introduce a very brand new segment. This segment is going to be hopefully running for the whole podcast. We'll see how it goes down. The segment is called Over Under. It's where I give the two guys anything, any object, place, person, and they have to tell me if that person, object, or place is over or underrated. I'll also pitch in with an answer, but it's kind of more about your answers because I might have had time to think about it or whatever. But okay, instincts, over or under Johnny Depp? Instincts.
Under.
I'd say neither.
Oh, fuck you. Get out.
But I think he's perfect, right? Like he's shite, like.
Okay, so you think he's rated perfectly? You don't think that there's like a lot of people who think way too highly of him or way too lowly of him?
I think he's perfectly shit the way he is.
No, it's not about him. It's about what people think of him.
Oh, what people think. I thought.
Yeah.
Is he
Well, he's
overrated?
rated.
Yeah, like do people rate him too highly?
Yeah, I think he's overrated. Yeah.
So you said overrated. You said underrated.
Yeah.
You think he's underrated? Man, he's fucking shite in all those fucking. Actually, no, maybe I'm getting his acting mixed up with the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Yeah. Don't judge him on the parts of the
Yeah, that's what I
Caribbean
think.
movie.
Whoa! The Pirates of the Caribbean movies were good.
Yeah, but then they
the
just
first-
kept making them. The first two or three. were
First
okay.
two. I'm not giving them 3. I'm not
And
giving
then
them
after
Yeah, I'm not
that,
gonna ask you to give him 3, but I'm just gonna say he didn't write the script for 3. He still did a solid
yeah,
job.
Yeah,
as
I know,
Captain
that's
Jack
what
Sparrow.
I'm saying. That's what I'm
He
saying.
did a good
can't-
job.
You can't judge him.
Yeah, no, maybe
You can't judge him
maybe
on
underrated.
shit films.
Maybe he's. I think yeah.
He's already tied
I
into
think
that.
He
Because even
is.
I was underrating him there.
Last year he was the lowest performing box office star, as in he like made the least amount of money for the amount of money paid to get him on a set.
He's been in some awful films though.
Oh, he's been in some shockers. Like
Like what was Alice in Wonderland? I don't think he's.
I didn't see it, but he apparently made a really bad Willy Wonka as well.
Yeah, the new one. I didn't watch. I actually watched the other one.
Like, I'm thinking, if I'm looking good Johnny Depp films, I am thinking
Blow.
Public Enemies. Yeah, Blow is really good.
Pirates of the Caribbean 1 is good. Like.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, it's a like if you're 12, that's a great film.
Yeah, 12.
If you're, like what 8 to 12, that's
21,
so entertaining. Like, yeah, I mean, I'd watch that and have a good time. Like,
what else has he been in?
so would you stick with? Do you think he's underrated?
Yeah, I'd say underrated as well.
So you're changing to
Yeah, I wrote
underrated.
Dak for my answer and say underrated.
Okay.
What would you say?
It's tricky because I think his image has changed a lot over the last 3 years, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
definitely.
Because I think I would have said he's overrated, but now I would also say he's underrated because I think he gets a lot of bad press and people are kind of forgetting he was really, really good.
Yeah, and then he kind of has like. He's kind of stuck in that mentality where he's been in a few bad movies. So now people are just automatically assume, oh, that movie is Johnny Depp's going to be shite. Like, it's like the Nicolas Cage effect. Like, everyone just assumes any movie Nicolas Cage is in now, it's just really cheesy.
Adam
shit.
Sandler,
Yeah.
It's easy to fall into. I don't think he's there yet, but he's not. He's maybe about three.
Okay, like.
Yeah, he's a few flops away from it. You know. Okay, over under. The next thing is crusts. As in crusts on bread.
Underrated. There's so many things you can do with crust. Like.
Sorry. Thought you were talking about pizza.
Oh.
You mean toast, do you?
I was talking about bread. Do you want me to make it? No, we'll stick with bread. Crust on bread.
Like, I think on a sandwich, they're fine, right? A sandwich eats crust grand. On toast, sometimes they're a bit dry, but like, you can get like a little bit of jam, you know, dip them in, you know.
Okay.
Answer the questions.
I said underrated.
Yeah, you said underrated.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you did.
Thanks for listening, Chris.
Okay,
Okay, thanks for listening, guys. This has been...
I'd say overrated. People are like, why are you eating the crust? I don't want to eat that shit. It's weird. It's brown. It's not bread.
It is bread.
Yeah, it is bread.
It's like... No, it's not. I don't want that.
For me, it's a lot of the time if I'm having toast or something, like I'll eat the crust on a sandwich, but if I'm having toast, I'll often just eat the kind of middly bit first and leave like half the crust there.
Yeah, you kind of.
And then like if I'm still hungry, I'll probably finish the crusts, but
Or you might come back to them. Or
but I'm not going to eat them first when it's easily my least favorite part of a piece of toast.
Yeah.
I like.
There's not much to a piece of toast.
If you look at
Oh yeah, I'm not saying.
There's like two parts.
But is it
crust in the middle?
Yeah, but as in I'm not going to start with my second favorite, also least favorite bit.
Okay, imagine a piece of toast in front of you. I do not like the top bit. That's brown. When the sides and the bottom are like.
Yeah.
Man, you got to stop with the hand gestures, people. No,
I know.
I
You
know,
explain
but
what
I'm-
it's like.
yeah.
Okay. So what are you saying?
I'm also explaining the words. The bottom bit, the bottom bit and the side bits
Yeah.
are nice.
What's
With the top crust that curves.
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Yeah, that's.
Why? It's the same crust though. It's literally just a different.
No, it's
shaped
like
crust,
there's a different taste to it. It's like soft, or something like even when you toast it, it's not great. It's just. Okay, last over under. We're just gonna do like 3. The final over under is actually I'm also gonna do a person for this one, and that is Seth MacFarlane.
Ooh.
So for those of you who are unaware, he's the creator of Family Guy and American Dad and those kind of shit. The Cleveland Show. Also had a few films that he
Like Ted.
produced and Ted.
Ted 2.
2. He also had that Wild West one. I don't know if that was- What was it?
Million Ways to Die in the West.
Million Ways to
That
Die
was
in the
bad,
West.
that was alright.
I didn't see it. So over under, guys. Instincts. Bam.
I'd say underrated.
Underrated as well. Yeah.
Wow, really?
I think he is a really, really smart guy.
Yeah.
He's really musically talented. He's a really good script writer. And then I think people give him shit because some of his shows aren't good or whatever. But like, bearing in mind, like, he's not writing on them anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I think he's quite underrated.
Yeah, actually, for that reason, I'd agree with you that, you know, people are like, oh, he's shit, the Cleveland Show is shit, or whatever. It's like let's put that as an example. Like, he's not working on that.
It's like nothing to do with that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he owns the property, but he doesn't like
Yeah.
working or anything like that.
Do you know he was going to be on one of the flights that crashed 9/11, but he was late and he missed his flight.
Really?
For real. Could you imagine that being like, oh, fuck's sake, I missed my flight, and then that plane crashes and becomes
like-
part of one of the
You're like, oh fuck.
biggest like terrorist attacks in history.
Yeah.
Like, had he have, let's say he woke up 15 minutes earlier, you wouldn't have Family Guy. You
What do you think would be in its place?
That's a weird question. I don't even know how to approach that. Because maybe just a show that never got created because it never had the
I
funding.
think there's that like kind of middle point between like The Simpsons and South Park.
Family Guy, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it kind of slots in nicely for that. You know, but
Just
As in, it's
I
a
think
middle
they're
ground.
it's
Yeah.
a middle ground between those two. Yeah, there'd just be another show in its place. I don't like very similar to it because that's just kind of how those things work.
Kind of supply and demand.
Yeah, you
Like
know,
something along those kind of comedy lines would have come along.
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. That's good. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I mean,
Excuse me.
So will we do that? Will we end each podcast with 3 over-unders?
yeah,
That'd be a
yeah,
finishing
okay.
point.
What time are we at now?
So we.
That's pretty much like nearly an hour.
nearly an hour.
53
So we'll
minutes.
finish it with an. Oh man, you're a genius.
Like, Howard. Shh.
Oh man, you're a genius.
We'll leave it there, folks. See you next time.
Can you do it like Bane?
Leave that in.